The Inner Goddess Revolution by me, Lynn Thurman. I'm reading the start of chapter 1. The first steps on the revolution road. As little girls, we adore stories about being a princess and marrying Prince Charming. Love wins the day. But what happens when the honeymoon has long ended? The babies have turned into petulant teenagers. Prince Charming is charming no more, and frankly you wish you'd never even kissed the ugly toad. And the job of being queen is full of demands without any rewards. We never are told the nitty-gritty reality of turning from maiden to mother, and we're never encouraged to find our own enchanted kingdom. As modern-day women, we live our lives after the fairy tale has ended. Reality is piles of laundry, dirty dishes, demanding kids, ungrateful bosses, cooking dinner and paying the bills. Your inner goddess, the essence of your princess self, is forgotten, neglected, and whimpering to be set free. Life can be so much more than responding to everybody else's demands, and you can live a juicy life when you make the rules. You just have to be brave enough to unleash that dormant goddess and show the world that she means business. Revolutions happen because there's a need for freedom, so start your own inner goddess revolution and set your divinely feminine spark free. If you look into history, you'll find courageous and outrageously successful women who refuse to live on anything other than their own terms. Just think about Joan of Arc, Queen Elizabeth I, Boudica, the suffragette movement, Amelia Earhart. They were not women to take lightly, and nor were they women who lived by other people's rules or standards. Women power may not be as widely recorded as men power in the history books, but the role models are there. Step back further into time and you'll find myths of kick-ass goddesses who made gods tremble and the earth shake. The goddess Athena came out of her father Zeus's head with a rebel yell, fully dressed in armour to do battle. Isis, the great goddess of Egypt, tricked the creator god Ra into revealing his true name. So she had power over him and she became the mistress of magic. Hindu goddess Kali is an almost unstoppable demon slayer. As women, this is our legacy. You can't let your inner goddess come into being if you don't give her space and the attention she needs. Like all goddesses worth their salt, yours doesn't want to be second best. She wants to be centre stage, queen of her castle, ruler of her world, and always wearing the biggest, most sparkly tiara. When we're growing up in full princess mode, it's the exception rather than rule for us to be told that we should revolve around our own universe. Instead, we're reminded not to be outspoken, to play by the rules, don't make a fuss, and do what other people, namely adults, tell us to do. We're guided by our parents or other significant older people in our lives that have had the same beliefs passed down to them. Their beliefs become our beliefs. Women don't find it easy to speak their truth, break the rules, demand their needs to be met, and go against the advice of other people. Lucky for your hidden inner goddess, beliefs are meant to be broken. Being the centre and the most important person in your universe is the key to living the life you've always dreamed about. It's when you put your own needs first and are true to what's in your heart that magic really happens. Of course, our modern day world doesn't encourage self-centred behaviour. We're expected to be tirelessly selfless members of society that puts the needs of others first, second, third and fourth. When we make steps forward to claim our power, we're often slapped down with a heavy dose of guilt, anguish or other negative emotion. Dreams are shelved and your inner goddess's sparkle glows a tad duller. Now just imagine how it would feel if you were the most important person in your life. It probably feels a little uncomfortable just reading those words because you're not used to thinking that way. However, if you make sure you're nurtured first, that your needs are met, then you get to choose how to live and how to give. Women are givers and nurturers by nature. So when we're happy, content, self-loved, inspired and secure, we radiate outwards. Honouring your inner goddess by taking a self-nurturing approach benefits everyone in your life, and you become an inspiration to other women who want to break the mould too. It's a win-win situation, and one that's totally selfless, not selfish. It doesn't matter what stage you are in life, you can begin your inner goddess revolution and let your inner goddess come roaring into the world. You're never too old, too young or too middle-aged to embrace your divine essence. Making life changes so your inner goddess can shine can be difficult. I won't lie to you and tell you that it's as easy as your fairy godmother waving her magic wand. At times it might be painful, scary, and your knees will turn to jelly. But I can tell you that when you get through any possible discomfort, you'll feel alive, really alive, as if part of your soul has returned to complete you. And with a goddess, yours of course, riding shotgun, you'll have the courage to live your life in a way that suits and fits you. The first step in the revolution is to acknowledge that there's actually an inner goddess waiting to be set free. She's wise, radiant, confident and spicy, all mixed with nurturance, compassion and love. Let her loose and let the revolution begin. And if you'd like to continue reading chapter 1 and the rest of the Inner Goddess Revolution by me, Lynn Thurman, go check out all the major online book retailers. It is released 27th of March 2015.